Right, we are live and we are going to do some more Assetto Corsa Competizione racing on a Sunday evening, and we are only a couple of days now away from the DLC, which launches on Tuesday at some point in the day. No idea how much that's going to cost at all. What you've got: Suzuka, Kyle Army, Laguna Seca, and Bathurst. So you've got 4 extra tracks. No additional cars, but obviously we've got liveries. I just don't really know how much it's going to cost. I'm probably going to say it's going to be around the 15 to 20 pounds or 15 to 20 euro mark. That's probably what I reckon. You're paying for the circuits, you're not paying for the cars, are you? The cars are already there, so that's what I would imagine that um, you're going to be paying for. Um, I don't know when that will be out. It'll be out probably around middle of the day, I would have thought. It won't be any evening or anything like that. So, yeah, exciting times indeed for Assetto Corsa, because there's a lot of people who are in desperate need for some new tracks, and I think everyone's looking forward to Bathurst more than anything. So, tonight, again, I want to improve the rating, safety rating, uh, and that's really my object for tonight. Really, um, not much more on that to say, um, but I want to be able to really kind of get some good racing in, because last sort of couple of days ago when they did this, it was generally quite boring. Um, welcome Vatican, welcome to the channel. Um, I trust that you're well, and you're enjoying. Hopefully, you're not new to this game and you know what it's all about. I'm just at the moment trying to work out where I go and what I want to do. I don't really know. I'm half tempted to try Monza. Um, should should I go with? Should we do Monza? But let's do the. Why do I think? Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What car? I'm pretty sure I did the R8 on the last stream and it was awful. It did not stick to the track at all, and I was not happy with it. I don't know what's going to be best. Bugger it. Should we just go with the Black Falcon? Let's go Black Falcon. Let's go with Monza. We see how we get on. Vatican, tell me, what's your safety rating? Because I bet you it's better than mine. And have I picked the right car for the circuit? I've gone with the Mercedes in the end. So I, I'm really hit and miss on this Mercedes. I find that it can be just really sometimes really understeery, and it's just a bit of a dog. Um, whilst other times it handles really nicely. So let's give it a shot. I'm just going to just ever so slightly tweak the output. There we go. 84, no chance. Right, I'm never going to get there. Never in a million years. So I'm going to just go with, let's see if we can head on out. And the only thing that I can't quite get from this stream is, where's the mouse? Wait, hold on. Right. Oh no, I haven't got the virtual mirror.
Stay clear of the curbs.
Wait, let's just put this virtual mirror on because you're going to need it in Monza. Options, HUD. Have I picked the Mercedes? Is that going to be a good car for this track? That's what I want to know. I know people love the McLaren, but have I picked the right car? That's what I want to know. I tell you what, I have a bad feeling I'm not going to make the lap to get a lap in. I've got around in the next 1 minute and 35 seconds. I'm going to have to literally floor it, and I think I may be too late. Yeah, I know, Vatican, the right side of the stream is slightly missing. Let me sort that out a bit later on. I had that issue the other day, so I want to get that sorted. You're just going to have to accept that my ratings on the right are obscured and not very good. Right. 33 seconds to get to the start-finish line. It's just not going to happen, is it? Let's be honest. 14. Oh, we might do it. We might ever so slightly squeeze in.
Session is now over.
Wait, no, I didn't do it. Or did I? I don't know if I've missed the cut-off. I think I might have missed it. I'm not really sure. It says session over. Oh, just ran a bit deep into that chicane there. Don't feel the Mercedes handles Lesmos particularly well, to be honest with you. That's why I was a bit hesitant in picking this particular car. Oh, I felt that sliding a bit there. Thank you, Vatican, for watching anyway, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Have a good race. Oh, looks like I'm going to be starting last. That's not good. Oh, 22nd. Not good. Two-hour race. I don't know if my arms could take that. Not at all. Right. Setup. What was it? 20 minutes. Let's just do that. So some reason, as I say, the stream is I'm gonna have to slightly adjust. See if I can slightly adjust this. So bear with. So let's go with that. And now let's click into this. Does that make a difference to the stream? I don't really think it does. Right. If you can't already see it, I have a safety rating of 65. And the idea behind that is I need to up it.
Go in double file.
And provided people don't become stupid on the starting grid like they are kind of doing a bit at the moment. Where the hell's everyone gone? Well, that Ferrari is floating around like it's crabbing. So that is not a good start, is it? Don't know what's happened there.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Alright. Let's hope the lag's not going to kill this game off.
Car on the left.
Cold
Clear on the
brakes.
left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Slight bit of... Well, that was unfortunate. That was certainly not deliberate, I can assure you that. That was, yeah, not deliberate. Just kind of sort of came across me, really.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car
We'll
on the
allow
left.
that
Clear on the
Merc
left.
to just stick his oar through.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the
Oh,
right.
we're just falling back. Oh, been shoved a bit. The
Car on the right.
Ferrari's hit me from the
Clear on
rear.
right.
So that's another safety point gone. A Ferrari dancing behind me. I would say that there's something wrong with this server. Because everyone, look at, I mean, what is going on with that blue Ferrari ahead of us? Up to 13th. See if we can get a slip. The lag. What is going on with the lag of that Ferrari? You can't really slipstream a car that's lag is all over the place.
Clear on the right.
Right, Lamborghini of Kim up next. See how we can do here.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Oh, someone's... Oh, I nearly got... Whoa, what's going on here? How many places did we gain there? Up to 8th. I nearly had the Ferrari up my arse. But the amount of places I gained... So we've got the Porsche now, which ran a bit wide, obviously having a bit of a tangle. So we've gone from 22nd to 7th.
Car on the left.
That
Clear on the left.
Ferrari, oh, what is he doing? The problem is, massively held me up there, big time. And now I've lost, well, I've lost over a second to that Porsche, which is a bit annoying. But you can't argue when you're 22nd on the grid and you're now up to 7th after the first lap. That's not too bad going.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
I don't really know what my fastest lap of the race is going to be, but providing I don't get punted off, I'm going to be relatively happy with this at the moment. The Merc seems to have this sort of, I don't know, I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this car. It seems to understeer unnecessarily in certain corners. Oh, braking totally wrong. But I think, yeah, Lesmo in the Mercedes, it's not overly kind to it. But the braking's quite efficient. Trying to work out where that Porsche's got its weak points. But also at the same time,
Be careful.
I got that Lamborghini. Oh, we've got another one up to 6th. I've got that Lamborghini that's chasing me down, and I think that's going to pass me at some point soon because the Lamborghini tends to be pretty strong around here. What I'll do is I'll hug the inside so that they can't get the undercut on me. And now we're going to try and get a bit of a slipstream going
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
with that Porsche.
Well done, mate.
We're certainly quicker. We're certainly gaining on it. Nah. Well, hold out. That corner was not the corner for overtaking. He's got the acceleration though. I think top end speed of the Merc is a lot better. Providing we don't go in too deep. Ah, just clonked the inside curb there. Right, I think we're quite even at the moment. The two of us. And I'm sort of a bit within sort of slipstreaming. We'll see how we take the break in here. Oh, he takes that quite nicely. He's hugging that. Oh, he's clobbered that. Are we going to get a run on him? I don't think we are. Ever so slightly, but we're not really going to be able to pass. Let's try and get a better run out. It looks like we have got a better run. Here we go.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The lag is... Yeah.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 3.
Oh, it looks like I passed him.
This is your personal best.
We'll move back in. Right. Well, we are under 12 minutes to go. I've got to 7.4 seconds now to the next place. That's going to be quite difficult to find, if I'm being honest. I haven't really got any slipstream to just push me along the road. So unless people start making mistakes, which could be myself as well, I don't think... Yeah, I mean, what, 7.9? That Ferrari's got the edge on me at the moment. I mean, where's he find that time? Literally in that sector there, he's found nearly a second on me. I can't believe that. Merc maybe not the car to have then for Monza. I'm sort of constantly thinking to myself, what is the best car to have?
Well done, mate. Personal best.
And I did think it was the Audi, but last time I drove the Audi here, it was a dog, an absolute dog to handle. But then second and third are Mercedes, so must be to do with my setup.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
I think a miracle is going to get me onto the podium. Oh, too much power too soon. Nearly lost it. Yeah, lost. Look at that. Nearly 0.7 of a second down on my fastest. Losing touch to first, second and third. But we're up to fourth. As I say, I can't really complain when you start 22nd. Santiago, do you know what? That kind of fills me with confidence that this car is actually maybe one of the best around here. So it must be to do with my setting. And to literally have the setup of just aggressive alone,
Car in front in sector 2.
maybe I just need to improve on my setup and it will just make the car work better. But yeah, no, thanks for letting me know that, you know, I haven't picked a wrong one. I need to go searching, I think, for a decent setup for the car. Car just sort of slides into that chicane. Don't ever feel I've got massive amount of confidence there. Lesmo 1 always seems a bit painful. Lesmo 2, it handles the inside curb quite well. In a minute, I'll just check over the times and stuff when I get... Yeah, so Kim in the Lamborghini's right on my tail. I don't have a huge amount of... a huge gap really, because he's going to be all over me, and as soon as he starts getting the slipstream, I'm going to be in some serious trouble. I mean, they're all those Lamborghinis are all pretty close, to be honest. Oh, I did not want to slam the car into that curb, I can tell you. You just know when your lap's like ruined right from the word go. Okay, that's a bit better. Certainly got back the time that we lost. Certainly with the Merc, when you're sort of feathering the throttle a bit, and then you apply the power, it just starts to understeer. So you're sort of just, as I say, sort of feathering it, sort of lifting, accelerating, lifting, and just constantly playing with that understeer. So another lap down. The gap still to Kim is about a second. 5 minutes remaining. Just about held it on the track. So after a really messy first lap, we're bringing it back a bit now. Well, it's now saying we're 6 seconds from third. So, is it all over? Not necessarily, although we took that very scrappy. Prada has obviously made a mistake somewhere. I think he's going to have to make one more for me to catch him. You can just about see him in the distance there. I know the Ferrari tends to just work, but oh, briefly had a yellow flag come up, and then it went green. I don't know what that was for. I think he may have made a slight mistake because it's back to about 5.5 seconds. But with 3 minutes 50 to go, if he's got... Oh, I tell you what, it's like the car got into that gully on the curb on that inside, and it just felt the car starting to go. That certainly got the pulse racing. Feather it. But we've lost the time, which is not good.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
The Ferrari's just... The Ferrari around here, like, you've got to have a good setup. If you don't, you're just going to get left behind. And Prada's obviously got it quite well hooked up. But I always feel that the Ferrari's just a bit too slow for this circuit. Oh, just... Again, just going a bit too deep into that. We've only got probably just one more lap to go, really, haven't we, after this? And he's now brought it back up to nearly 7 seconds. Right, let's try and stay out of the curb. There we go. Bit better. Although Ellen in the Lamborghini is getting right on our tail with 1 lap to go. That could be getting interesting. No, Ellen's dropped it back now, so it's now the Bentley of Lenart.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
Whilst the timing sorts itself out a bit. So it's not the last lap of the race then. So we've got one more after this. And that Bentley's come from nowhere to suddenly come right up me. So this is going to suddenly get a bit interesting at the end here. I'm just going to slow. Oh, just caught the curb and the gravel. I'm just feeling the pressure maybe a bit too much. Just need to settle it back down again. Oh, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Always. How on earth did that happen?
Car on the left.
We have been
Clear on the left.
spanked by 3 cars. And suddenly my confidence has just completely dropped. Look at that. So it was the last lap. And I've lost 3 places. Oh. I can't believe it. How did that go so wrong?
Alright, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best.
That was a pain in the arse. Oh, 4th to 7th. That's quite humiliating. I'm not going to lie. That's really annoying. Oh. Sorry if that suddenly became really disappointing right at the end there. I thought I had 4th in the bag, and whether or not just pressure got to me, I think. Okay.
Alright, here we go.
So let's now bear with. Let's now have a look. I think we'll come out of that. We'll try something different. Go for another race somewhere. See what we've got. So Spa. Let's see if we can get in on Spa. Can we get in? Yes, we can. Fantastic. With the last one, although the grid's not massive, how long we got left? 6 minutes. 16 of us. So got Porsche. I mean, there's a bit of a mixture there. I'm the only one with an Aston Martin. That's interesting. Right. Let's see if we can set a lap time and get a bit further up the grid. And then we'll go for a race around Spa. Oh, the joys of Spa when you've got to just spend 50 seconds of your life just driving down this pit lane. Actually, you know what I can do now? Let's just put in for a sec. We need to go to options HUD and we'll take off the virtual mirror to give us a few extra frames because we can run it down the bottom right hand corner. Quite interested to know what people's favourite cars are for Spa.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Right. How long we got left? 4 minutes to build up some good old brake temperature and tyre pressure. See how we get on here. This is one of my more favourite tracks to drive on. Apart from like if someone takes you out quite, you know, soon after the start, I normally can do quite well. I haven't actually experimented with that many cars around here, to be honest. I've just kind of settled a bit for the Aston Martin because I just like the Aston just kind of points where you need to, where it needs to go. Right. Temperatures are getting up nicely. So we should at least get one lap in. Brakes just need warming up a bit. Right. Okay. 15 in the race. Where do we think we're going to slot in? I'm probably going to say I'm going to go with let's be generous. Let's go 11th. Just because maybe Aston isn't the best car for this circuit. Snatch third. So we just eliminate wheel spin. I wonder if it's gonna... I think it's gonna be dry for the race. Right. We'll slot it into second. Probably could have had third. See, the car doesn't slide like the Mercedes does around Monza. There's an ever so slight tail, sort of loose tail on a few corners, but other than that hole, it does what it needs to do. It's just unfortunately a bit slow on the sort of the lower end of the gears, that's all. Okay. I did not think I was going to get third. I really didn't think I was going to get third, so that's interesting.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
So, Santiago, you mentioned the DLC. I think if you've got the game, you're going to be excited by this. And to some extent, I'll be absolutely amazed if people who have the game don't get the DLC, because to have
Yellow flag.
4 extra tracks, it's just going to extend the life of this game, isn't it? And providing it's not really stupid price, you know, I still think it's going to be between the 15 and 20 sort of, I say pounds, so let's call that $20 mark. That's where I think it's going to be. And I see Laguna Seca, I feel that's just going to end up with cars just smashing into each other all the time. I think Bathurst is going to be better because it's just a bigger track, and I think Suzuka could be good as well. Kyalami, I don't really know. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll see how it goes really. I mean, are you looking forward to any particular circuit at all? I think after Bathurst was on the did the 12 hours the other day or yesterday. No, today. Did it finish this morning? I think people are going to be wanting to go onto that and use that quite a bit, but I'll still be getting it. And I think probably Bathurst, to be fair, is probably going to be the best experience of driving that circuit on any game.
Stay in double file.
Come on, Porsche. Hello?
We've got light damage at the rear.
Great. So, second place decided that he didn't want to race and just stood there. And so now my second place is ridiculous. I've lost all those places and people end up smashing into me because second place decided he didn't want to go anywhere. The joys of
Tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
the joys of see what's going on now. Why are we starting after Rouge?
Go.
Well, that's just ridiculous. So I'm now 9th when I started 3rd.
Car on the right.
Well, that's fun.
Clear on the right.
Smacked by the Lamborghini, who that was just unnecessary.
Car on the right.
Well, he's just taken the McLaren out, so Pisano can piss off because he has no idea when it comes to driving. He's hit me.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Cars are going off all over the place. I think Pisano is going to be my biggest problem in this race because he's going to be an absolute arse to pass. Let's just see how he takes some of these cars ahead of us, because his driving seems a bit questionable. Although I don't... Again, there's a few lag issues going on. Oh, bit of swearing going on in the chat. Well, he runs very wide there. So he runs very deep into the corner, tries to push the Porsche out. You notice that the Aston Martin just doesn't have the get up and go of the others. Right. Hopefully with a bit of brake and tyre temperatures. Oh, the car twitched a bit there. Oh, what's going on here? Let's try and take him down the inside there. Well, up to fourth. Oh, the Porsche running a bit wide. Although I run a bit wide there. Let's see. Dykeman and Pisardo ahead of us. I think I've got the edge on that Porsche. I just got to find a good place to overtake it. Oh. Car's starting to... compared to qualifying, the Aston Martin is very slippery at the moment. Not really going to get the slipstream that we want. Although he took the corner of that curb quite badly. That's lost him a bit of time. Oh, literally. He's actually cost me time there because I was right up behind him, braked.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I tell you what, that was pretty decent braking by that Porsche. Didn't really see that one coming. He's done well. Oh, the Porsche got a bit crossed up there. That's the second lap now he's done that. Let's see what we can do for slipstreaming. Nah, look at the Porsche. It's got quite a bit. I tell you what, that Porsche has got some grunt because it was just just wasn't going to happen. So, two teammates ahead. Lamborghini bearing down on me. Oh, just caught a slide there. This car doesn't really like you braking into corners. just kind of hoping that the track starts to come to me a bit more. The tyre temperatures start to increase a bit and we start getting more grip, because at the moment we are sliding. Right. Oh, he's gone for the inside. Oh, they've hit each other. So that's slightly delayed them a bit more.
We're gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3. Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
But I feel that the Porsche are certainly better on the brakes. Now I'm just going to allow these two to kind of sort themselves out through Radeon, because that's going to work for me.
Car on the left. We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
But
3 wide.
oh, 3 wide. Is this going to go? Oh, come on.
All clear. Clear on the left.
That was not my fault. That was not my fault. I think I had that corner. And I think that's very unnecessary. So, 8th place. We qualified 3rd, although I think we ended up being down to like 9th by the start due to this crazy start. It was going quite well. And then, yeah. Three into that corner was never going to go. And that's really disappointing. And when you look, we got Itler 2.8 seconds down the road.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Oh, we got a yellow flag coming up. Who spun it? So that's Sierra. So is that comeuppance? Was that Sierra that was trying to take me on the inside and now he spun himself? Oh, into first. Didn't really want to do that. Oh, oh. Yeah, well, we've got 4 minutes to go, and I think we're losing ground. Certainly the track's not optimum because this car is complete different kettle of fish to qualifying. Although, is my... Blimey, am I up on my best lap time? That's worrying. Right. Hitler did a 123.1.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
I did a 123.9.
Personal fastest lap.
What else do we need to know? We can take that flat. And I think we've only got 2 more laps ahead of us. We'll just feather this through because the car's a bit twitchy in sort of sector 2. Well, no corner cutting penalties at the moment. Oh, got a bit of a slide on there. Right, I'll look in the screen in a sec to see where we're at when it comes to the gap. 4.3, so we're not really improving.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
And then we're going to go on to the final lap of the race. Okay, so Hitler did a 222.1.
Losing to the car ahead.
Nah, not good.
Well done, mate. Your
Not
fastest
good
lap
at
so
all.
far.
Not good. Car handles nice through that. It's just everywhere else seems to be a bit like we're driving on ice at the moment. Right. It could be these two start falling over each other towards the end of the lap, so we could get in there, provided we don't make a mistake. Oh, there's 3 of them. And they are literally coming towards me at quite a rate, but it's passing them.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Those are the 2 Porsches. They've taken each other out. It's the Mark Webber and Vettel moment. Or the Rosberg and Hamilton moment.
The leader has finished the race. Clear on the left.
Right, this is going to get interesting. Because we're going to have to take this. Have I done this round the outside? Oh, no. Wait, have I done it? Have I taken fourth?
Right, mate, race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy, neat lap.
Okay, I'm happy now. I'm happy now because that was a massive, massive end to the race, which I did not expect to see. Having those two Porsches and then literally going side by side with that McLaren. Oh, oh dear. Wow. Oh, oh, I'm getting warm. Really getting hot now. Despite, to be fair, the outside temperature in the UK is actually quite mild at the moment, but I am getting hot. Oh, right.
Green light, green light. Show them what you got.
Do I do another race around here? Oh, it does say rain. Bugger it. We're going to go for another race around Spa, but it's going to be in the rain. Oh dear, I'm getting hot. Although slowly, how many people are actually going to end up leaving the session? We've still got 8, so that's quite good. Right. I don't think the track's going to improve at all in the next 10 minutes. I don't know if anyone else thinks that. Um, I mean, the track says it's green, but is it really going to get any better towards the end of the session? Oh, see what? I'm starting to sweat a bit. And I wish I had a drink, because, yeah, it's getting rather warm in here.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Doesn't help when you're wearing a jumper. Tell you what, let's see what other people are doing, shall we? So, the track looks quite dry. Actually. Oh, he says, oh. So someone's just said wet tyres or dry. Whatever he's on, he's struggling big time. So I do wonder May have an answer. Let's have a look. A good old keyboard. I would say he's on slicks. That's slicks to me. So if he's on slicks, what are the others on? Right, McLaren. What is he on? He's gone with... He's gone with slicks as well. Interesting. Who else have we got out and about? Right, this Bentley's gone off. And he can't get any grip on... slicks as well. So, slick tyres. Is it the way to go? Let's see how he's doing. I don't know what we should do.
Careful there.
I really don't. Let's return to the garage. Set up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'll tell you what. Let's go with safe. Or do we go with safe and then run a set of wet tyres? I'm going to do it. I'm going to see how we go. I'm going to run a set. Oh, it says slick tyres optimum. That's annoying. Well, that's not going to work. I thought I might have had an advantage there. Let's try that again. Let's go safe setup then. Right. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. So we've got traction control on a lot higher than normal. Okay, so that's weird. Has someone picked... Really? Someone's gone with that car? That's a bit weird. They've gone for the very slow Lamborghini.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
I tell you what, look at the tyre temperatures dropping. They are cold, very cold, and They're not
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
building up very quickly. Oh. Right, starting to see a bit more colour in the tyres now.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Understeer, not so good. Very not good. Oh, nearly. Okay,
Got some light damage on the front of the
that
car.
was my mistake because I literally got it on the curb. That's embarrassing. Oh, and now we've got broken suspension and steering. I think I might return it to the pits. I think if it's like this in the rain, we're going to have to up the PSI a bit to cope with the very cold tyres. Oh, right, in we go. Right, let's come out of that. Oh, controls are locked. Let's have a look. Does anyone? Oh dear,
Yellow flag. Be careful.
that is not good. That is not good.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Come on, go, go, go.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Right. Looks like we are. I don't know where we're going to start actually.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Where are we going to start the race? Let's have a look. We are starting.
Right, we have some wet
Oh.
conditions. Remember that curbs are slippery and watch your braking distance.
Hmm. Right. I'm gonna. Oh dear. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what the best setup's going to be for this. I'm going with a wet setup, but I'm not 100% sure that I've got it right. I'm really not. Okay, lights are on, windscreen wipers on, 12th place, traction control is on, I'm going to put it on 6.
Going double file.
Because we're not on a totally wet track. Let's hope that the wet setup's going to benefit me, because I really don't know how this is going to pay out. Don't push me out wide. Don't push me out wide.
Right.
Good.
Clear on the right.
Okay. Feather in. So far, so good. Up to 3rd. The Porsche clearly doesn't like the rain, but need to get that run on him to be able to overtake him. Is that the leader going wide? The leader will go around the outside of the Porsche.
Clear on the left.
Oh, we're up to 2nd.
Car on the left.
He's going for the lead.
Clear on the left.
Wow. Up to 1st. I don't know. Don't know about braking distances. That's the only problem. Right. Simal in the Porsche is 2nd.
Race, man. Good job. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Be careful.
Why have we got a yellow flag in the 1st corner? Why the hell is he floating around there? But we're through it. Let's just get some cold rain onto the tyres to cool them down a bit. Still trying to avoid the curbs. And not accelerating too hard. We're not getting away from the Mercedes. So maybe he's just being a bit cautious on the 1st lap. And now he's going to slowly build up the pace. And soon he'll be right on me. I want to ride that curb big time. Certainly lost me a bit of time around there. We're starting to see a bit of overheating on the near side rear. Gonna try and reduce that temperature a bit. Which we've done to some extent.
Fastest lap of the race. Great job, man.
Just want to find a bit of water to just cool it a bit. Right. This will do quite nicely, hopefully, for cooling the tyre. Up to 4 seconds. Lead at the moment. Obviously some people have gone off behind us because we've got a yellow flag situation. Feather in it. Oh, the sort of curb kind of dragged us out a bit. Oh, Simmel's having a bit of an issue. Not happy with someone. Right. Tyre temperature's not too bad. Nothing getting too hot. Bizant is, call it 3 seconds behind. No way, can't take that flat. No chance.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go. Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
Down to first. Trying to avoid the curb. Past Fischer. Back marker in the Merc. Not having a good day. Slight dab on the brake there. Look at the brakes though, stone cold. Can't get any brake temperature going. Bazant slowly but surely making inroads on my time, which is adding a bit of pressure. He's got it down to 2.6. Six minutes left. .93, so we're slowly back. Oh, we've obviously had a better sector than he has. Not going to run wide there, not worth it. Well, we're on for a lot quicker lap.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Right. Under 5 seconds to... Oh, sorry, 5 minutes to go, and we've got a 3-second lead. I'm just... Oh, stay out of my way, Porsche. Thank you. Rears are starting to heat up a bit, so let's try and cool those down a bit. Okay, 2.5 seconds. If we can kind of keep it error-free, we might be able to hold him, because it has stayed quite consistent between us. I mean, he's got it down to 2 seconds. I don't really know what else I can do to find the time. Still trying to avoid these curbs, because I just think I'm just going to go flying. A little lift. Well, yeah, we'll take that. Okay. So if we're averaging 2:32, there should be just 2 more laps to go. Well, that's not good. That is not good. Got the braking very wrong there. Bizant now down to a second. Less than that. This is not good. And the last thing I want is to start feeling the pressure and making a mistake. But where's he strongest and where am I weakest? I just don't know. He's just, yeah, one mistake is just going to turn this race upside down. I I kind of want to adjust the traction control because it is quite high, but which might just give me a bit more oomph out the corners. But I'm worried it's going to upset the car too much. Oh, dearie me, just get it. Yeah. Well, he
On the right. Still
nearly
on the
went
left.
into the back of me. Okay, race is over.
Excellent job, mate.
Oh, we won.
Victory race. Well done. Well
Okay,
managed. Bring it
my
home.
race engineer did not tell me we were on the last lap, but I managed to hold that one out right to the end. Oh, and the safety rating's now up to 66 from 65. Thank God. We're slowly moving up that scale. Very happy with that one. Nearly. See, I think he would have had me with one lap to go. Oh, close. Very close. Sorry, Earl. I've been concentrating on that race, so I have missed your message. And Jono as well. Um, yes, DLC's Tuesday. Um, that's the 4 tracks, no additional cars. And that's going to hit your stream account at some point in the day. Obviously, it depends where around the world you are, but I guess for us Europeans, it's going to be in the afternoon at some point.
Green light. Give it up.
Um, don't know the cost, but yeah, it's 4 additional cars with some new liveries. Basically, that's what we're going to get from that. So yeah, I guess people are quite excited for that. Really, I mean the sort of Twitter response and like Facebook, I mean they're pushing it big time. I mean it's obviously going to be a bit of a money spinner for them, quite a big money spinner. Um, and I think a lot of people are going to end up migrating away to those tracks because they're new and you know as much as how good this game is, there's a lot of people who say it's got a shelf life and you need to refresh it with new cars and new tracks in order to keep it going. And also, people want big races, and with things like Bathurst, it allows you to have quite a large grid. And obviously, with the race that was on TV yesterday as well, people are going to want to drive Bathurst. I'm actually quite surprised. I kind of knew it would come in around this weekend. I thought it might come in just before the weekend. Um, I didn't really think it was going to go after. But yeah, um, each their own. Um, but you know they're going to pump that out at probably about 20 odd pounds, I'd say, and people are going to end up paying it basically. Um, so yeah. I don't know if I'm going to squeeze in one more race for this evening. We'll see how we go. We've got anything that's due to end or like qualifying. I want a relatively shortish race. See, that could have been all right, but the problem is that's clearly all booked up. So we're not going to go there. Zandvoort booked up, so we're not going there. Got quite a few people racing actually tonight. I mean, yeah. I don't really want to do a 20-minute race because I've done quite a few of those tonight and I am tired. So what else can we do? Oh, being a bit slow. Here we go. Anything new? So that's got 11 minutes still to run on that. I can't do Spa again. Oh, oh, that would have been a good one to be in on. On that one. But there's nothing going on in there. We certainly can't connect to it. Let's just change the car over. That is an awful livery. That's an awful livery, that one. I don't like that at all. Don't like it. Looks really like, I don't know, just no thoughts gone into that. Oh, we'll just whack some flames on the front because flames are fiery. And then we'll just, I mean, what is that all about at the back? This thing is awful. Uh, sorry, that was, didn't really need to go into that. Let's have a look. Anything that's literally about to. Can't do 20 minutes. That's what he went in on. Mm. Do we do 20-minute race in Monza? 20 minutes. Oh, I can't do Spa again. Zandvoort's taken up. That is a 30-minute race. See, they're 10. Don't know many people who'd want to have a 10 person race. Then we've got nothing down here. No one wants to enter any of these. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's Mazzano. Hot lapping. Mazzano set your best time. Sorry for the delay, everyone trying to find a race. All of a sudden it's gone a bit quiet on the old race front. Wait for the list to refresh itself. It seems to have gone into a bit of a sticky mode. Still nothing coming up. We're still lacking in a decent race. That's just weird. 120-minute quali for a 20-minute race. What's all that about? We'll refresh it again. Let's just do this then. Let's get it out of the way. Got 7 minutes left to quali. Let's have a look at some of these. Right. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I'm just going to allow this to sort itself out for the minute, because I'm quite happy to start from the back for this. I had a few issues with just a bit with people's lag tonight. Some cars have been bouncing all over the place. Got nothing to do with me, but yeah, it's just made racing to be quite sort of difficult at times. Right. So this will be my last race of the evening. I think it's been quite successful. We had a tiny little glitch at Monza, but we did quite well at Spa, and that sort of we've had. Well, I'd say Lady Luck's been on my side more tonight, because yeah, just being able to sort of worm our way through some of the absolute carnage that's been going on in some of these races, which is yeah. So if you rewind the stream from about sort of half hour ago, maybe something like that, you might see something and see sort of the racing that I've been having. But let's have a look. 3 minutes to go. Let's have a look at the time. So 6 people have set a lap. The fastest, blimey, a 1:48.3. That's pretty good going. At this rate, I'm going to be starting 11th. So, and wow, the Jag starting second. Wouldn't really thought that. What's everyone? What's the general consensus here? Porsche tends to be represented quite well. 16th, 15th, 14th, 12th, 7th, and 4th. Lack of McLaren. Normally McLaren I thought was quite popular around here, but clearly it's not at the moment. Few Ferraris, but lack of Lamborghinis. Looks like we're going to be 12th now for the start of this race. What other cars can we find? Wow, someone's running a Honda. Honda NSX. Average at best, that car. Just doesn't... Yeah, just... Don't know what it is about the Honda. It looks fast, it's just not. Which is a shame, because I think that would do really well on the GT3 front. Right, 35 seconds to go. And then we'll be able to start racing. Better actually find myself back in the pits. Bear with me. Where are we? There we go. I think I'm going to struggle. I think top 10 for me. I don't think I'm going to be really lower than that. Those times look really quick. And I don't have a particular setup for this Mercedes, which makes it a bit more difficult. I'm just going with a bog standard setup, really. But it looks like I'm going to be starting 17th. So this is going to get rather interesting on the first corner. Very interesting on the first corner.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Okay. Oh, 25th. Aggressive. Won that. Hmm. 18 minutes and then we will be done for the evening. So just over 2 hours of streaming. I hope it's been enjoyable to watch and you've learned a few things. Look at these massive gaps. Interesting. There's only 2 people behind me. That's a bit. It's not good. Not good. But we'll see what we can make of this.
Stay in double file. Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Well, this is why race starts always look a bit weird, because you can, let's say, just jump people. Okay.
Green light, give it all you can. Car on the left.
Let's try and sneak past
Clear
this
wide.
Ferrari.
All clear.
Oh,
Clear on the left.
been whacked a bit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, for God's sake, come on.
Careful. We have some light damage at the rear of the car. Car on the left.
Don't squeeze me out. What are you doing?
Yellow flag, be careful there. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I tell you what, people just don't use their mirrors that much, do they? Because I don't. Yeah, just sort of, give a bit of room. Okay. Oh no, I haven't got the rear camera on. That's going to be an issue. I can't see who's behind me. That's worrying. We're just going to have to keep an eye on the old times.
left.
Oh,
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, yellow flag.
got an
Left.
abandoned Ferrari there. Okay, so was that my name being said? I can't imagine you're referring to me because we have not had an incident as far as I'm aware. Yeah, not at all. So I don't know what's going on there. So,
Well done, mate. This is
we're
the
all
Russell
by
best.
ourselves now, currently. We've got 5 seconds odd to ninth. I did sort of say it'd be around the 10th place mark. And we're losing touch to those that are ahead of us. Got to somehow reel him in. But we're just not finding any time on that Ferrari. I can only hope that they're going to just start holding each other up.
Losing to the car heading sector 1.
Yeah,
Well done, mate. Personal best.
we're struggling. We are struggling. I think when you run just a bog standard setup, you need more, and you need to find out
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
from those setups, you can still make these cars quicker. Ah! All right, 11 minutes to go. We said top 10. We are ninth. So we're on target. To be ahead of where we want to be, which is 10th. Someone skipped the chicane. Kuchar has skipped the chicane in the Lamborghini. Just get it onto the rumble strip. And now Kuchar suddenly becomes a bit of a target. But is he now going to just literally steam off? Or have I got him in my sights and be able to keep him up?
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Yep, halfway. Lamborghini about 2 seconds behind us. So we're in a bit of a sandwich. Oh, running wide. Just need to get into that slipstream because I think I got more power
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
than that Lamborghini. So we certainly did better into the first chicane. Kind of even through there, really. He runs wide, I run wide. Are we in? We're not really in slipstreaming territory. Oh,
You've got some light damage on the front.
oh, for God's sake. Don't, yeah. How is it you could do perfect almost every time and then literally that one lap, it just catches you out? I just think I clobbered the inside curb. Cost me big. Knocked me down to 10th with 6 minutes to go. He's done it again. Just applying the throttle too hard.
We've got some severe damage at the front.
That'll be me out of the race. That is me done. After like the first incident or whatever happened, I think it's either the stuff on the tyres have been dirty, but the car for the last sort of couple of corners has just been absolute nightmare for holding on, and yeah, that's us done. We are out. So everyone, that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you very much for those that came and had a look. Thank you for those that commented as well. I know we're slowly getting there with numbers. And if you like what you saw, then click the thumbs up button. And that will be me done and dusted for today. Don't forget to keep an eye on my channel for more videos to come, maybe more streams, that type of thing. And it will probably be Tuesday with the DLC when that comes. And that'll be the next time you probably hear from me. So until next time, see you later and enjoy your Sunday evening.